Ivo the noob said, "Hi."
Okay, so just change this music. Okay, so okay, so music. Yeah, I think the music is okay for now. Check the stream. Everything seems to be fine. Check the volume. Okay. Okay, so I've done almost everything I had to do, so I have some time to do a stream. I'm just gonna do some quick missions. Spy with Wukong. These missions, they are good for mods. The mod cell. So I haven't done this for a while. I'm just gonna do with Wukong. I'm just checking the build if everything is okay. Yeah. I'm running Wukong with the so we have spy. I'm running on solo. Sabotage, spy. Sabotage, spy, and rescue. These missions, they are good for the mods they give. Shred cells. I'm not talking about the most wanted mods. I have to lower the volume. I'm not talking about the okay, so these missions. Perspicacity. Just I don't even know what this mission is. Nightmare. It's a nightmare. But it's time. It's time admission. Yeah. It's a time limit mission. It's not a problem to do this. We have 5 minutes to do it. We can do it under 5 minutes. Time. Yeah, my clone, the clone of the Wukong's clone is doing the job, adding time. By killing enemies we get some time. So perspicacity does this, auto bridges, and perspicacity again active, and we do another auto bridge. Just this perspicacity active makes the mission successful mission. Every single time we do the missions, we never fail. So, yeah, I'm doing the fastest missions. Spy, sabotage, rescue. They take 5 minutes to do. Some tanks take more, some take less. I also get the reward of hacking the consoles. Each console gives a reward sometimes. I got a relic identifier. This is a hacking reward. I got this one, focus energy.
GLSSO said, "Oh crazy."
Hello, welcome. I think check. You asked for help. Your name is kind of hard to say. Let me check. the on the bot, how the bot says it. I think I'm gonna call it Glosso.
Ivo the noob said, GLSSO.
Glosso.
GLSSO said, yeah, I did with those hijack mission.
Okay, can you type your Warframe name here?
ARAO4529 said, hey there, Evo.
Hello. Hello, Valina. Welcome. So, I'm gonna call you Glosso. Ara is Valina. Hello, welcome. You removed the weird. You removed the VIP. I didn't know it was possible to hide VIPs.
GLSSO said, yay, that's fine. ARAO4529
Oh,
said,
okay.
different account. ARAO4529 said, deleted the other some time ago.
Okay. I need to change that. So, Glosso, can you type your Warframe name? Let me see if it's the same. So, GL, let me copy the name. So I'll just copy the name.
GLSSO said, it's the same BTW.
Okay. Let me just send you a message, Control V. Okay. I'll send you an invite. Send you an invite. And then welcome. I will add friend, Twitch. It's simply. So you can choose the mission you need to do. I'll call you Glosso. Glosso. GL. Glosso. So you can choose the mission you need to do. Meanwhile, let me change it.
GLSSO said, I'd time man. ARAO4529 said, speaking of Warframe, got to rank up and form my newest prime. ARAO4529 said, just so lazy XD.
Is it Grandel Prime? Your newest Prime? Just gonna change something. Okay.
ARAO4529 said, oh nah, Wisp Prime.
And Wisp Prime, okay. Just maybe.
AO4529 said, stream crashed? GLSSO
No.
said, I think it did. ARAO4529 said, ONVM.
Did it? Did it crash? I stopped talking for a while. Try to refresh. Just copying the name.
ARAO4529 said, no, it didn't, it just froze for a moment. GLSSO said, oh, it's fine now.
Okay, I think it's done. Yep. Okay. Doing this mission with Wukong.
ARAO4529 said, been on and off this game so much, Dubiri burnt me out heavily.
So, Duviri, any content will. Warframe has this thing that, in order to be able to get something in the game, you have to grind a lot. So Warframe will get burned out very easily with the new content, with the old content, for the reason that you play a lot. So you.
ARAO4529 said, problem was I was already burned out on Elden Ring at that point, so that did not help XD.
Warframe has this thing that you need to play. That you need to play a lot.
ARAO4529 said, got a VIP badge again. How? Oh.
Yeah. So doing this mission with Wukong, it's not going to be easy. So doing this mission with Wukong is not going to be easy, but okay. I usually.
ARAO4529 said, low-level enemies though, ain't it?
That's the only reason I'm doing the mission. They are low level.
ARAO4529 said, I hated these missions so much XD.
These missions, the only reason I'm doing this with Wukong, it's because
GLSSO said, they're beyond annoying.
So the only reason I'm doing this with Wukong, I did not abort. I should have aborted, because doing this with Einarus is a lot better than. It's not gonna be easy, but okay. I'm gonna recover shields while. Okay.
ARAO4529 said, quick question Evo.
You can ask any questions you want.
ARAO4529 said, Fomorian event thing is Archwing, right?
Yes. You need you already have the things you need to do the mission.
ARAO4529 said, never mind then, no way I am doing Archwing, not a fan of those missions XDD.
Yeah, it's Archwing. Yeah, it's Archwing. Yeah, it's Archwing mission. This mission is better to do with the
GLSSO said, damn, I ain't doing that either.
this mission is faster to do with the
GLSSO said, my rhino is almost complete as well. ARAO 4529 said, NGL though, I love Aquablade's ability, since I generally don't use melee much, so nice to just have that passive damage for enemies coming close.
Okay. I need to try different things. I haven't tried the Aquablades yet. So I need to play IRL. I need to do the missions. I haven't done the quests. So you just have one mission to do. Hijack. If you have any, I sent you a friend's request. Yeah, I did. If you have any other mission.
ARAO 4529 said, I went 305% strength for them, works wonders, but I swapped out a Wisp ability for it since I can't stand the second ability for Wisp. GLSSO said, yay, that was it. Thank you, man.
Okay, the second ability I replaced it also for defense. Wisp. I do the Archon with Wisp. I replace for dispenser. Dispenser, yeah. So you're using Aqua Blades here. It's an option.
ARAO 4529 said, oh, the Protea ability?
Yeah. So I have healing and I have Josh. Makes it easier. She has healing, but I'm tanking with the motes, but this also helps.
ARAO 4529 said, I mainly build around energy gain, so it feels kind of pointless to me, honestly, at least for my build.
You can have energy using this onto adrenaline. So she's tanking with the motes, vitality motes.
GLSSO said, I just throw mods in and pray it works. ARAO 4529 said, I use my endless energy build same as on Equinox. ARAO 4529 said, XD. ARAO 4529 said, oof.
You on healers, if you have a healer.
GLSSO said, I use Zactus so it always works.
Kinda, yes. You don't need to make complex builds like I try to do. You can just throw in like glycol Glisso.
ARAO4529 said, BRB phone call.
Okay. Like Glisso said, Zaku. I have to build my Zaku. I don't have a Zaku here on the loadouts, but I have a Zaku here. You don't need to make complex builds, you can just build it with a I'm using dispenser engine. Can throw some basic mods, redirection, shield, armor, health, a bit of strength with intensify or umbral intensify. When it comes to building warframes, I'm not gonna talk about much on building warframes. If it's a weapon, I can talk about building a weapon. But if it's a warframe, fashion frame is a bit weird. And this is a lot better. Okay. When it comes to warframes, I'm not gonna go into a warframe build, but if you need something related, if you need a build of a weapon, yeah, let me check your profile. You can link builds of weapons, but you are still mastery rank 6, so it's gonna be hard for you to build a weapon with the mods you have. You mastery rank 6, so you probably don't have many mods. I can help you the same way. Zaku is a great warframe for low level players because he can deal damage with the abilities. If you have a warframe that can deal decent damage with abilities like Mesa, Zaku, Mesa, Titania, Wukong not so much. Wukong has the fourth ability, but these warframes with abilities. Let me check here. Amber can also deal decent damage with abilities, but better to go with Mesa. She has decent damage on her fourth ability, so you don't have good weapons. She has good weapons, so her weapons can replace any weapon in the game. Titania, the same thing. So Titania has Dex Pixia. So Titania and Mesa, what I recommend, and Zaku, but I recommend more Mesa and Titania. Same thing, same as Mesa and Titania, because they have weapons like Zaku, but better, easier to use, probably more damage. Let me check my Mesa. Let me check my Mesa. I will play in Steel Path. I just want to check. Nice fashion frame. I'm just gonna check. I'm not gonna use the. Going to use the. So for regulators, they are great. They aren't built. Okay. So am I going for critical? I wasn't doing critical build on regulators. Why? %. She needs the red ones. What she can do? Heat / heat. I'm going for heat. critical. Okay, she needs some red. Okay. Let's place one red. Secondary critical chance. Okay. Check. Mesa. Mesa and Titania. They are good versus the... she has the regulators. This weapon. Critical chance 106. Okay. Finish this shot. Dynamic agility. There's nothing here I need to change. Heat, because she has. I can do slash. Yeah. But I want to do slash. I'll just do heat. Still strip armor, Latron. Strip armor. This is what I recommend. It's a Mesa or Titania. Mesa's regulators. What am I missing? Primal flow. And probably blind reach. Yeah. Here, armor. So, yeah. Mesa can. She looks nice. Latron, AKLX, Vasto Incarnate. What I need Cascadia Flare, so I'm going. Cascadia Flare works, so I'm going. Kit gun. Let me check the reflex. Secondary that I need Cascadia Flare here, so probably going with Sonic or to stun. Sonic or to stun the enemy's flare. Cascadia Flare works on if you place a arcane here, Cascadia Flare or Cascadia Overcharge empowered. This works on the secondaries and works on primaries also. Works on in all weapons. Any weapon you have, melee, primary, secondary, the XP regulators, they work. So I'm gonna place a Cascadia Flare. And I'll leave it like this, armor strip. Vastilok is going to be armor. I'm just gonna do one mission on the steel path. See how does she perform. Just gonna see how she performs. Steel path, exterminate. Okay, this is a good mission. Steel path is hard mode, so enemies are level 100 and above, with increased armor and health and shields. They have a multiplier on armor and shields and health, so they are more tanky. So Mesa, what she can do is basically... Oh, I need energy, okay. So to get energy, I forgot to use dispensary, so yeah. I can use first and second ability, second and third ability. So these are enemies, steel path enemies, she can take them out.
GLSSO said, I've seen so many videos of people melting steel path enemies.
Yeah, I'm just showing, because Mesa or Mesa Prime, she's good in Titania. I'll also show Titania next. These are still path enemies with shields, so she's taking them out really easily. Regulators it's an ability she has. She has the regulators ability. I'm just showing you that you have other options. Zaku is a great option. So Zaku is a great option. Mesa is a great option. Titania is a great option because they have weapons, and their weapons are really strong, even stronger than some weapons in the game. So as you can see, these are still path enemies. They are just they are going down really fast. So Cascadia Flare works. I'm using Cascadia Flare because I'm using heat. I can use Slash Viral and Cascadian Power. Also works. So a Warframe, we have a Zaku on the team. So a Warframe that has weapons. Mesa's regulators, Titania Dex Pixia. Zaku ability, I forgot the name. I don't use much Zaku. So I'm just showing that Mesa is a good option. And Titania also, I will play one mission with Titania. So Warframes to have when we start the game, because the weapons are good, the abilities are good. They have weapons of their own. They use their own weapons. Zaku uses the weapons of the enemies, so he's good also. Mesa Prime, Mesa, normal Mesa, and Titania. Titania is more Titania. Dex Pixia. I'm using Cascadian Power on Dex Pixia. I'm using this arcane. Cascadian Power, this arcane. I'm using Cascadian Power. If I'm not mistaken, here Pax Charge. Okay, I'm using Cascadian Power on my secondary. It's a Kitkan. This is a Rattleguts Kitkan. Using a Cascadian Power works on Dex Pixia or Cascadia Flare, but I'm not using heat. I'm using Slash Viral. So she's also really strong. The difference between Dex Pixia and Mesa's regulators, you need to aim with Dex Pixia. You need to aim at the targets. But these weapons are really good. Even the Iwate is good. If built like this, Slash Viral has more puncture. Puncture is superior. Slash is inferior, but it's okay. It still does some Slash Viral. I'm gonna play the same mission. The difference, Mesa has aimbot. No, the same mission is not available. Rescue, defense, sabotage, survival. I'm gonna do the rescue missile. So the difference is the this is still path. Interesting. The difference is the aimbot. So yeah, Titania can be.
GLSSO said, aimbot, you sold me on that part. I am gonna get
Mesa.
them.
Mesa is aimbot Mesa. Or Mesa Prime. Mesa or Mesa Prime. You don't need the Prime. You can use the normal Mesa. You don't need any Prime. You can use any normal Warframe. You don't really need the Prime versions. Mesa is aimbot. The Warframe I played before. This is Titania. She goes small and she shoots like this. You have to aim. But you see, her weapons are really good. She's like a fairy. Or a mosquito. You can call her fairy. Whatever. You have to aim. She has weapons. They are strong. But you have to aim. Mesa no. Mesa is aimbot. Like Zaku. But in a different way. So Titania is good. She has good damage on the Dex Pixel. She can fly. It's a different game style. I recommend you get both Titania and Mesa. You don't need the Prime. Normal Titania or normal Mesa. So they both do great damage. The difference is the aimbot. Mesa has aimbot, Titania no. Titania flies. Mesa has aimbot, Titania flies. She can fly. So that's the difference. Titania is more single target, but her weapons are strong. They take them down kinda fast. Survivability. I can say they are. You have more freedom of movement with movement with Titania, but you have more freedom of movement with Titania because she can fly. But yeah. So this mission is someone has 10 reactants. This mission is a sabotage? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I recommend both Mesa or Titania. Titania can do spy missions in an easy way. Someone needs reactants, so someone is looking for reactants. So I'm just gonna remove the armor of the acolytes. I have shattering impact on the Diwatas.
ARAO4529 said, "Sorry about that, my dad sort of hijacked my call there for 14 minutes XD.
It's okay. It's okay, Elena, don't worry about the... being here just lurking on the stream also helps, so even though you are doing other things, so lurking helps every streamer, so yeah. I was just talking about Mesa and Titania.
ARAO4529 said, "I am glad."
Don't worry about not being here and using chat.
ARAO4529 said, "I love Titania, I suck with her though."
You need to try Mesa. How old you wanna... Mesa makes it more, depends on the build you have, but it can be more easy to play Titania or can be more easy to play Mesa, depends on the player. That will depend on the player. Both are good warframes, Mesa and Titania, because they have weapons.
4529 said, already used Mesa when her Prime was released and played it quite a bit then.
They are good warframes, I recommend them because the weapons they use are good. Excalibur. I will play with Excalibur and see what I can do with Excalibur. I will play with Excalibur.
ARAO 4529 said, Excal never felt nice in my opinion. GLSSO said, boo Excalibur mentioned.
That's fun. I will play with Excalibur and see the blade he has. I think I can do a good job with Excalibur.
ARAO 4529 said, maybe a certain version of him but not the base one.
I'll see what I can do with him. I'll see what I can do with him.
GLSSO said, I am still grinding missions to get to that version. ARAO 4529 said, nice XD.
I made a build on the blade, corrosive heat, if I'm not mistaken, and was dealing decent damage.
ARAO 4529 said, such a massive contrast in our AI voices XD.
It's a website that I'm using for. Let me try Excalibur. I recommend Mesa. Titania, you need more experience. You need a different type of experience to play Titania. I recommend Mesa. Mesa is this warframe. Mesa Prime.
GLSSO said, yeah, mine sounds depressed.
Funny. This is Mesa. These are regulators. She has pistols.
ARAO 4529 said, not wrong XD.
They are funny voices. I can use other voices, but I like these funny voices.
ARAO 4529 said, I got her sentient skin, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. I do prefer using Void Shell. So I'm using Void Shell. Also on Excalibur, Void Shell. So I do prefer Void Shell version, so I'm using Excalibur with Void Shell. So here, Cascadia Flare, I do believe works on the...
ARAO 4529 said, I just suck at customizing Void Shell, so much to change on them XD.
Yeah, I try to keep it simple. I try to keep it simple, follow a path. I don't know what I'm missing here. Chamber. Start the vandal. No, this is not the weapon I want. Hela Wraith. Okay. I'm using... I do believe Cascadia Flare works on the Umbra Blade. I'm using the Corrosive Heat. Yeah, Corrosive Heat.
ARAO4529 said, "What was the crystal warframe called again?"
Crystal Warframe, I think.
ARAO4529 said, "I forgot and remember I got her animation."
I think it's Citrain. Citrain or Citrine? Citrine or Citrine?
ARAO4529 said, "Thanks, 3. ARAO4529 said, "Citrine."
Citrine or Citrine? Citrine. Using Stropha. Okay. What am I missing here? Primal flow? No. Adaptation? No. Quick thinking, adaptation. Was it blind rage? Probably. Probably blind rage. Umbra 5 or more intensify here its armor. I'll see Excalibur, what he can do. But I do recommend Mesa. But I'm just gonna see Excalibur blade. Yeah, I tend to follow a path when doing Void Shell. I do prefer Void Shell skins. I'm questioning this blind rage. But I will see what I can do with blind rage. Because of the efficiency. Let's see.
ARAO4529 said, "I just realized, normal Wisp got 2 energy colors, Prime got 1 XD.
It's because of the forma. You need to forma. One forma gives you a appearance. If you have a forma...
ARAO4529 said, "Oh, ARAO4529
You have to forma.
Said, "Did not know that."
I have 2 energy here because I have one forma on Excalibur. I have more than 1 forma. I probably have 5 or more than 5. 9 forma. I have 9 forma on Excalibur because I keep changing the build all the time. So I have 9 forma, but I have 9 forma, but it just needs one forma to change the appearance to get a...
ARAO4529 said, "I got 6 on my normal Wisp, was what I had to get for the build."
Yeah, but you need at least 1 forma on a weapon, on a warframe to unlock the slot. I'm going for the same mission, rescue, sabotage, or rescue. Let's go rescue. I'm gonna try the Umbra. I'm gonna try the Umbra blade. This is a normal blade. It's not a huge difference between the Umbra and the normal or the Prime. Normal versions are a bit...
ARAO4529 said, "Oh well, a player can't know everything XD."
Yeah. It kind of melts down every enemy. Yeah, Excalibur is also good. Usually the warframes that have weapons on them, the weapons are usually good. You can make good builds for the weapons. This Umbra blade is melting down the enemies really fast. There are some enemies here. So this is a close range and long range weapon, so it's doing a decent damage. It's doing a good damage, great damage. It's dealing a great damage. Corrosive heat. So status build.
GLSSO said, keyword is usually, BQ's normal excal is the exception.
I can try the same build on normal Excalibur, but there's not much of a big difference. Maybe he has less energy or less this or less that.
ARAO 4529 said, got a wisp look I like XD.
You can link the looks, so you can see. This is taking a while. This is this is taking a while. Oh, there is a thing about the Excalibur many players don't know. If you blind the enemies, you deal more damage. If you use the radial blind, and this healer can be this healer healing. If the enemies are blinded, they take more damage from melee, from the melees. So blinding the enemy and then striking is the way to go with Excalibur.
ARAO 4529 said, sure I can link it, it might seem pretty bland and boring though.
You can link the looks and the builds. I can't help much on the Warframe builds. I can't help much on the Warframe build, but on the weapon, in a Warframe you can link the looks. You can also link the build, but Warframe builds are player exclusive playstyle.
ARAO 4529 said, yeah, my builds are pretty much just what works for my playstyle.
On weapons, no. On the weapons, it's not the same thing. It's not the playstyle. In a weapon. In a Warframe, it's your playstyle.
ARAO 4529
Yeah.
said,
yeah.
I meant on Warframe XD.
I know. I won't comment much on the builds of the Warframes, but when it comes to building a weapon, it's more easy to help on the builds, because weapons they also, there are players that like recoil. I don't like recoil, but there are players that like playing with recoil. There are players that like playing with recoil, and okay, I do prefer Mesa. Mesa is more easy to play. She just, but is doing a good job, especially if I blind the enemies first. It does a
ARAO 4529 said, show FPS, be gone thought, blocking what I write XD.
oh. You can link you can, I won't comment, but you can link the builds.
ARAO 4529 said, link.
You can link the looks, you can link the builds. I won't comment on the Warframe build. I can say one or two things, but I won't make you a build for a Warframe. Or change a build for a Warframe. In a weapon, yeah, we can work more on a weapon. In a weapon we can work because weapons are...
ARAO4529 said, yeah, my builds are trial and error, focusing on survivability since my weapons do enough DMG to do SP without abilities. ARAO4529 said, except my melee, still struggling with that one.
With the melees, you can link a build of a melee you like to play. The melee is it's like this: you choose first, you try the weapon, and you try the stance. If you like the weapon and the stance, the way it plays, you invest on that weapon.
GLSSO said, my melee has been my strongest for a long while.
Yeah. When you start.
ARAO4529 said, it's not even finished yet, so got to finish it before I even know if it sucks or not. ARAO4529 said, my newest probably won't beat my Guando Prime.
She looks nice. She has that helm, headgear, that helmet from the Tenor Gen. No. I wouldn't...
ARAO4529
the hat, headgear.
said, with Hat XD. ARAO4529 said, which?
There's nothing I will change on the looks. It looks nice. Each player has their own way to fashion frame, but sometimes the warframes that have too many colors. There is just one thing. So the red looks nice. The red on her looks nice, and the purple looks nice. But both together, they don't combine as well as other colors. So either you change the purple, either you change the red, because the red is not mixing well with, at least for my eyes, it's not going well, the red with the purple. But you can keep one, keep the red or keep the purple, and change one of them. You can do everything purple or do everything red, or combine red with another color, or combine purple with another color.
ARAO4529 said, problem is I don't know what to change the emissive to since IDK. What else that can go with purple?
Try different colors. Try blue, try yellow, try green. The basic colors. Because what goes well with purple, it's not easy to find. Sometimes you can just place, you can use white. I don't recommend because you already have white. So I don't know, try red, try light blue, try different colors, yellow, maybe golden, because it's emissive, gonna look golden. It's not easy to make, or make it all purple.
ARAO4529 said, might actually got it now.
You can link again. You can link again the look of the wisp you made now. But it's not easy to combine colors, so some colors don't go well with. So black goes well with the. It's better now. That color, that greenish.
ARAO4529
It's better than red.
said, went with green and cyan.
It looks better now, cause the red, what they teach you in school, it's a hot color. You have cold colors and hot.
ARAO4529 said, sort of a Northern Lights look.
It's better now. Combines better with the purple. Those two colors combine better with the purple than the red. It's too much hot colors. You have light colors, cold colors, which are green and blue are cold colors, and you have hot colors like orange, red, and yellow. They are considered hot colors on school.
ARAO4529 said, didn't want to go full green since I had one with green on it already, so wanted something different.
It looks better this way.
ARAO4529 said, yeah, basically like a thermal camera color code.
No, it looks better now than the red. So yeah, sometimes it's just a simple color combination. There is a color combination I'm going to show you that goes well. You just need one palette, classic saturator. I'm going to show the Excalibur. I made this one time. I don't want this, so I'm going to change this. On the attachments, I'm going to remove everything.
GLSSO said, I forgot I joined a circuit and came back to being chroma. ARAO4529 said, just gonna keep energy as red until I got two-tone colors for that as well.
Okay, you join the circuit. You're like, it's not the same thing playing a Warframe. You don't have playing chroma. For you are playing chroma. It's not the same thing playing on the circuit. I need to change this.
ARAO4529 said, sadly I got no good ephemeras though.
So, I'm not using ephemeras. Playing as chroma on the circuit and playing as chroma outside the circuit is not the same thing. Even more if you do your builds. So the colors were, this was classic saturated, this color. Attachments. Default colors.
ARAO4529 said,
Default
doesn't
colors.
chroma's emissive color decide the element?
Depends if you have
ARAO4529 said, or was it energy?
default colors. Depend if you have on chroma. I will come back to this. No, on chroma it used to be a long time ago, yes. It used to be like that. Now you can change. On chroma, it's not the same thing playing a Warframe in the circuit and playing the Warframe outside the circuit. It's not the same thing. On chroma,
ARAO4529 said, oh, so it's not color based anymore?
no. If you place this dispensary, if you replace the first one, you can choose the color. The first one, you can choose the elements. I can show you here. Configuration C, see? You can rotate the elements. You can rotate between heat, toxin. You can rotate by holding. It used to be by color. Now you can rotate.
ARAO4529 said, so like with Equinox and choosing night and day form?
Probably yes. If you use dispensary or another ability, you need to change the color. Here, appearance. Emissive cold. I've chosen cold. See, cold? I've chosen cold because I'm using dispensary on the first ability. Yes and no. You have to change color or you don't. Depends if you block the ability. I block the ability using another one. So it's the same thing as Equinox. Let me check the Excalibur. So it's a huge difference between the colors I chosen to use. Gold, black, and blue-green, greenish blue. Appearance, turquoise. So the
ARAO4529 said, Oh yeah, so same as with Equinox in a way. Equinox is dark colored, choose what form you start a mission in, so I always keep the first emissive black since I got no first ability anymore on her.
Okay. It's like that. Like it used to be in the old days. It's the same thing, but now you have the option to rotate. Choose between the two. So what have I chosen? Black here. White here. And here it's not Oxium Gloss. It's the one that comes with him. It's more like this, something like this, but this is silver. I don't want silver. I want white, so is it this one? Something like this. Texture without gloss, with no gloss. This is nice. I like this one. It's a texture without gloss, so it goes white. This is silver. It changes between silver and white. This one is nice.
ARAO4529 said, what was the express farming mode called again? Syndicate?
Experience farming, yeah, it's from Cimaris. This looks more white. Going with this. This looks silver. This looks more white. Okay. I changed this one to orange. These are the colors, and these ones are these ones. Classic saturated. Everything was classic saturated. Syndicate is Cephalon Cimaris Syndicate. These colors go well. I was using these colors. I was trying different colors. It's classic saturated. See, difference is huge from what it used to be.
ARAO4529 said, yeah, I find that to be best to rank up gear and frames.
It's the okay, let's change this. It's this indicates this section here syndicates sanctuary. You are still not mastery rank 30, so sanctuary.
ARAO4529 said, oh wow, you got such an even split for dark and light choices. ARAO4529
yeah,
said, onslaught, I mean, yeah.
It's these two missions. So I do prefer gold, but I also like these colors.
ARAO4529 said, only done normal, I think, Dunno.
One day, if I change, I can use these colors. Classic saturated, you can do this.
ARAO4529 said, I actually made my Voruna into a Lego Exoforce XD.
Yeah, Voruna has the void shell. I forgot she has the void shell. Is this the void shell? It looks like the void shell because of the textures. It looks nice.
ARAO4529 said, Lego Exoforce has a character with the same colors. ARAO4529 said, it is.
Void shell. I like that you remove the shoulders. She looks better without the shoulders. She looks better this way without the shoulders, or switching the shoulders.
ARAO4529 said, she felt bulky with shoulders.
Yeah.
ARAO4529 said, if it were up to me, I would remove the ones on the hips too.
Those on the hips, okay. She looks nice. That golden.
ARAO4529 said, thanks.
She looks nice. And the ones on the hips, they don't look as bulky as the shoulders. But yeah, replacing the shoulders
ARAO4529
on Verona.
said, what about the golden? ARAO4529
It's a
said, true.
It's a golden, like a orange, metallic orange. Looks kinda golden. It looks nice. The textures are nice also, so the void shell skins you can make. I like the void shell since they came out. I don't know if I have Vorune here.
ARAO4529 said, yeah, I used Pride Celebration colors with a more dark orange-ish. Just the void shell texture makes it look very gold.
Voruna. Let me see. I have the void shell. I'm using the void shell. I don't know. Appearance. Yeah, I'm using the void shell, but this golden... something is wrong. No, this is not void shell. I have the void shell, but I'm not using it. I don't know why I was not using it.
ARAO4529 said, try to use a more light orange looking color instead of yellow. ARAO4529 said, like very light orange.
Funny helmet shows. I need to make another. Yeah, it's a huge difference having a void shell and changing the colors on the I will try the ones I was classic saturated.
ARAO4529 said, do you have the Pride Celebration palette?
I think I do. I don't remember, but I think I do. Okay, this is white, classic saturated. I was trying to make a classic saturated.
ARAO4529 said, that's what I use.
Okay, there is one black. This one.
ARAO4529 said, just saw the color.
Let me try this way. These are the colors I was using on the other one. I will try to remove the shoulders. Oh, there was one day I was trying to do a classic saturated only. Classic saturated only void shell and attachments. Remove the shoulders. Okay, I can place the shoulders on her. Let me change the animation. Okay. Looks better on Excalibur. These colors. Depends on the... I will not place attachments. Let me see what I can do. Because the attachments sometimes don't match the... If I go this ephemera, it looks good on her. This ephemera looks good on her, so I'm gonna try a... I'm going to try a... this ephemera looks good on her. It's probably my favorite ephemera, so... Left arm. Let me check the... Yeah, it looks good, yeah, that's right. Red veil. Because it's tiny. Yeah, red veil. Left legs, maybe these things, you can't see them. No.
ARAO4529 said, Florida got a lot of customization potential TBH, I mean because of how secondary and primary works.
I like this. I need to try a Sayandana. You can make many things with the... I like the ephemera because you can, when you choose this ephemera, you can choose other things. Probably use this one. And
ARAO4529 said,
the ephemera is from the attachments. Ephemera is from the Sarah Faye.
ARAO4529
Zariman 1, yes.
said, Oh, Zariman 1?
She looks nice with this. It's the Zariman ephemera. You can make a spiky fashion frame. Use many spikes on the legs, spikes here on the shoulder, another spike here, and a spike Sayandana. Looks nice because the ephemera, so copy attachments. I can use a spiky one. I can use this. No.
ARAO4529 said,
Okay.
BRB real quick.
No. Also no. This is new, and this is a new one. Goes well. What is this? Bundle. Kullervo. 600. Oh my. 600 for a Sayandana. This looks nice on her. Like this one. No. Okay. I don't know why I like this one. It's also new. This is new. Funny. Confusing, but funny. I'll use this version, but the one.
ARAO4529 said, back.
Welcome back. I'm just looking here at some cyan demos.
ARAO4529 said, Holy, it's cold today. ARAO4529 said, 10C.
-10 degrees, so the water freezes Celsius, 10 Celsius. The water freezes at 0 degrees, so it's below freezing.
ARAO4529 said, everything freezes.
Yeah. So the water freezes at 0 Celsius, boils at 100 Celsius, so that's below freezing. The water. There are some liquids.
ARAO4529 said, fresh water does.
Yeah. Just trying here some cyanidins. I like this one. I think I'm going with the
ARAO4529 said, salt water has not frozen now XD, far from it, got to be closer to -30 or so for the salt water to freeze here.
Yeah. Can use this one. Good. It looks nice. Okay, this is going to be B. Yeah, I'm going to change later. I'm going to leave it on B. Yeah, she looks better without the shoulders. Okay.
ARAO4529 said, question. ARAO4529 said, you want your mod back?
No. You can keep it. I didn't even remember that. I think it was adaptation or something. No.
ARAO4529 said, adaptation yes.
Someday later you can use some channel points. Play the lucky number. I'll discount that on the mod. Channel points. No, I was thinking on doing something with a Warframe.
ARAO4529 said, got to recreate lucky number then since I don't see it. GLSSO said, hey, can I borrow 13 quintillion endo RQ? I gotta gamble.
I can taxi you. to the Endo Arena. I do think.
ARAO4529 said, gamble with Endo?
Let me go get the.
ARAO4529 said, wanna take me as well?
Yeah, I will invite you. Endo Arena. Endo Arena with Cora. Okay, this is a build for the Endo Arena. Armor strip with Latron. Spectra Stormbreaker. Venari, check the Venari.
ARAO4529 said, I'll just take Wisp since she
I will
needs some levels.
invite you both for the Endo Arena. I have a booster. So we start on the easy one. I sent you an invite for the Endo Arena.
ARAO4529 said, or if you need me to go sweaty, I'll go Equinox.
No, it doesn't make much difference.
ARAO4529 said, oh, okay XD.
I sent an invite to, let me see.
GLSSO said, oh word up Ema join.
Glosso. I'm gonna call you Glosso. Glosso.
ARAO4529 said, been a hot minute since we last played together.
I sent an invitation to Glosso. I'm gonna call you Glosso.
ARAO4529 said,
So you can
last time
come.
was when you joined me do some fishers on Venus.
Yeah, we did the open world. Fortuna, Orbivalis in Fortuna. We're gonna do some Endo Arena.
ARAO4529 said, yeah,
We're gonna do some Endo Arena. He also unlocks the nodes to Glosso. So if Glosso doesn't join, we can do something else.
ARAO4529 said, I need just a quick sec. GLSSO said, I am getting out of a circuit and it's taking a while. ARAO4529
Okay.
said, all my keybinds changed so I got to check which is for my void form.
Okay. So the level, we start on the easiest one.
ARAO4529 said, is secondary fire the transform button?
I don't think so. Nak is the first one, not Steel Path. Nak is the first one, Arena. Yeah. We start here on this one, then we go to the second one. As soon as you are ready, you choose the things you need to choose and change.
ARAO4529 said, YOLO mode then.
Solo mode? It's okay. They can join. Some if we have some random player joining, it's okay. Probably we won't have anyone joining because no one does these missions unless you need to unlock. Only new players do these missions. And at this time, I'm in Europe, so no, okay.
ARAO4529 said, still playing on an overheating laptop by the way?
Yeah, I do believe that the I do believe that the most of the laptops out there, if it's not a gaming laptop, try to follow the handle. You have handle, so I will tag the handle so you can get the handle from the enemies. This one.
ARAO4529 said, I just meant if you got a new and better one or the one from before.
No, it's the same one.
ARAO4529 said, just so I can keep it in mind.
No, it's the same. The only difference is I changed the way I am cooling it in a different way, in a better way. So changed a few things on the cooling, and has more RAM. It was 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now it's 16. So it was going to be more than 16. So this can take 32 plus 32 makes 64 RAM. It's the most important thing. It's really the RAM. So when I purchased this laptop, I should have upgraded the other one I have. I have another one like from 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I should have upgraded the RAM. It's really important, RAM memory, having at least more than 32. Warframe consumes a lot of RAM, and many games are based on RAM. They are designed to run on RAM. Warframe is designed to run on RAM memory. So the easiest thing to change on a laptop and on a desktop, it's the RAM. This one. Yeah. This is a tile set. This is a tile set used in Conclave also, so we also use it in Conclave. Watermelon event. Funny. This gives some handle, doesn't give much. My lich is stealing my endo. Now we go to the second mission, gives more endo. Then we go to the last one. So this is the first mission, the first arena. Now we go to the second arena, and then the third arena that gives more endo. And then you have steel path if you have steel path unlocked. But it's not the case, so we just do normal mode. I'm playing Cora because she can... This is the Garnier version of the index, yeah.
ARAO4529 said, Sec.
Okay.
ARAO4529 said, need to use normal wisp, can't do 60 with this.
Okay. I'll send you an invite anyways. Okay, now we...
ARAO4529 said, coming.
I'm using the pilfering stranglehold to get more handle. Doesn't mean that we will get more handle, but yeah. But yeah, Warframe runs on RAM memory, so the more we have, the better. So I would like to have like 32 plus 32, 64.
ARAO 4529 said, plants in middle.
Okay. But yeah, having lots of RAM will make a huge difference in Warframe. There are many games that it's more important to have RAM than to have a good graphics card. One game that you need a good graphics card. It's the Halo PvP. I think its name it's Halo Infinite. I can't play that game on my laptop because it said the graphics card needs to be a better version.
ARAO 4529 said, best thing is balancing them out.
I'm using the Pilfering Strangledome. Gives more endo, more resources, has a higher chance of dropping the endo we need. So it's a solo build to solo this mission. It's a build made to solo. And to get lots of endo also. You just need to kill them. That's it. Nothing special. This mission, it's not the most important mission to do. This is like the index. My leech is stealing my endo. Funny. This is probably not the best thing to get endo, but it's guaranteed. We're going to the final mission.
ARAO 4529 said, feels like a bad index emo.
Yeah, this is kinda like index, but you need special things like Pilfering Strangledome and Necros with the I think I'm going with Necros. I'm thinking using Necros. He has more range. So I think I'm gonna use Necros.
ARAO 4529 said, I just mean with how fast it ends.
It ends faster than Index. But I think I'm going with the Necros. I think I'm going with the Necros.
ARAO 4529 said, Shayek, not using my optimal build with this frame XD. ARAO
I'm also not using.
4529 said, forgot to swap load out there.
Yeah, I'm also gonna use Necros because he has more range. I'm also gonna use Necros because he has more range, so the drop chance on Necros is a bit lower than but we are playing we are not camping, so Cora is better if you... Yeah, they got flash grenades. It's funny. No, I'm not gonna change to Necros. I'm gonna keep with Cora. It's more safe doing this with Cora. I'll do this with Cora because she has Vanari and Vacuum and enemy radar. So I'm gonna keep this with Cora. Now they are giving more endo. Now I'm gonna do this with Cora anyways. I'm gonna change. Yeah, they have flash grenades, but yeah, the difference between this and the index is that they drop the endo. The index is a final mission reward. They don't drop the.
ARAO4529 said, I hear my gun sounds bugged xddd.
Yeah. It's bug frame, you know that. Once you start playing Warframe, you're gonna see weird things and listen to weird things. It's Warframe. We get used to the bugs. There is another way of getting endo, but it's not guaranteed. If you get lucky on the bounties, on Deimos, on the Zariman, but ability duration. It's okay. I have ability duration resistance. Okay. So they are here. You just follow me. You look at the minimap. If you see a Cora, follow Cora. Just follow me. You don't need to do nothing. Just follow me. Because I have the enemy radar. I have an enemy radar. I have the pilfering strangledome. So the thing about Cora, they have to be in the strangledome, inside the strangledome, to drop the handle. Sometimes they drop without the strangledome. So I just prefer Cora because she has the Vanari as the enemy radar, animal instinct, as a vacuum with the fetch. That's the reason I prefer Cora. I can change the build of Necros to have enemy radar, but I don't have a vacuum. So the thing about Necros is I don't have a vacuum. And Cora gives me a vacuum. So So you don't get hundreds of thousands of endo, but for a starter stage, this is probably the best option. You always, in the end of the mission, of many enemies, taking out as many enemies as we're taking out. It gives a decent amount of endo, so yeah. Even if you get 1,000 or 500, it's a good amount of endo for the time you invest on the mission. There are other ways. Other players prefer other ways, but I don't have a mod drop chance booster. I'm not playing Steel Path. I'm playing normal mode. Decreases the amount of endo we get, but it's okay. There is a more efficient way of doing this with neither pulling the enemies. Takes less time, but it's okay. Okay, we do one more. It's not giving too much endo.
ARAO4529 said, think I am gonna leave endo there XD.
It's not giving too much. This should have give at least it's giving 219. Should have get at least. We do one more. We do one more time. This should have give at least 500 endo. We do one more endo already.
ARAO4529 said, yeah, I just don't really need endo and you are plenty for this mode.
Yeah.
GLSSO said, one more endo.
You can get endo also from mods, and there are missions that give you a lot of mods. So I usually get endo from mods I have.
ARAO4529 said, I mostly get my endo from duplicates.
Yeah. From the mods.
ARAO4529 said, having like 1,500 duplicates of a mod can be worth it.
The drop chance.
ARAO4529 said, can also sort by duplicates, so that makes it even easier.
Yeah. The less stressful way of getting endo is really playing the game, getting duplicates, and turn those duplicates in, dissolve them into endo. When you're trying, you are doing a mission for
ARAO4529 said, basically the way I play.
When you are doing a mission specifically just to get something, I don't know, it becomes kinda stressful. You're trying to get something. Like, I'm only getting 200 endo. $80 endo. Now I'll get more endo. Now I'm getting more endo now than before. Let me check. Yeah, almost a bit more than before. Necros also gives good endo, but I need to build them.
ARAO4529 said, need like 20k for last rank of a plat though XD.
Platinum mods that look white mods, primal. They are 40,000. Last one is 20,000, which is
ARAO4529
primal than Umbral.
said, Prime and Umbral. ARAO4529 said, yeah, I meant for the last rank.
The final rank, final point, it's like... But it's just one time unless you want to sell them. If you don't just grinding for yourself, makes it...
ARAO4529 said, honestly,
If you're grinding for yourself just one time, it's okay. But when you start grinding to sell for platinum...
ARAO4529 said, you could farm relics, get plat and buy a legendary core.
You can prime junk, sell prime junk. You can buy sculptures. You don't need to buy legendary core. It's cheaper to buy sculptures. If you buy them at the right price, depends.
ARAO4529 said, that too yeah. ARAO4529 said, forgot about those.
Sometimes it's better to buy the sculptures, sometimes it's better to buy the legendary core. Depends on the price. Depends on the price you buy. So...
ARAO4529 said, my father has finally left, BRB.
Okay.
ARAO4529 said, time to go shopping for food.
Yeah, I'm going to make a burger for me. I don't feel like eating anything at the moment, so later.
GLSSO said, bring back a burger for me too.
I'm just gonna make a burger, but not now. Maybe later. For now I'll do a break on the stream. Sorry. For now I'll do a break on the stream and come back later.
ARAO4529 said, oh hell no, a burger here is expensive AFXD.
Yeah, it depends on where. Yeah, I make the burger here. I'm not going out, but if I go out eat a burger, depends on the restaurant. If you go to a McDonald's or in a Burger King, it's really cheap.
GLSSO said, bring half a burger.
Okay. I'm gonna do a break on the stream.
ARAO4529 said, hey GLSSO, wanna add me so we can play when you want? Can solo a lot of things, just I got more experience in other aspects of the game than Evo.
Yeah. You add friend.
GLSSO said,
You have an option.
oh yeah, sure.
You have an option here on communication, friends, and you come to recent players. So I send a friend request. Glosso. Okay. You come here and you add friend on players recent. You come to recent players, you come friends, and you come to recent players and you can have friends that you play with. The recent players you play with.
ARAO4529 said, added both GLSSO.
Okay. You have here and you add friend.
GLSSO said, I think I added you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a break, which means I'm going to disconnect so going offline for a while. And yeah, it was nice playing with you. I'm gonna do a break and maybe come back later. I'll see you later.